असताना घाईघाईने निवडणूक आयोगाने निर्णय होत असताना घाईघाई
कमेंट मध्ये हाय करा जे जे जॉईन झाले त्यांनी. कमेंट मध्ये हाय करा जे जे जॉईन झाले त्यांनी. अमोल मस्के देर, अनुज माडी, शिवम बवर. What about other people? What about other people? I am audible to everyone. Please tell me in the comment box if the video and audio is clear. So start the remaining part of the consideration. As we have seen in last lecture, this the what is a consideration, type of consideration, that is a past, present as well as future. You can see in your screen. What is the consideration we have already done? Then past consideration, present consideration, and future consideration we have already done. Come to page number 2. Consideration must move at the desire of the promiser. Consideration must move at the desire of the promiser. See second, executed and executory consideration. A consideration which is consist in performance of act is said to be executed. It means कुठलाही ऍक्ट जे ऑलरेडी केलेलं असेल, जे ऑलरेडी झालेलं असेल आणि त्याच्यासाठी कन्सिडरेशन द्यायचं जर असेल तर दॅट इज द executed consideration. The act is already done. So if any consideration given for the purpose of those act which is already done, voice is coming double. Please check now. Please check now. The voice is clear. Is it clear now? Okay. Let's see. Those act which is already done and we paid for the consideration for that act, that consideration is called the executed consideration. Those act which is already done and if I paid consideration for that act, it is a executed consideration. And those act which is to be performed or which is to be promised in future, which is to be yet to be performed or which is yet to be done, that act consideration is a executory consideration. Those act which is performed in the future, that act is the consideration paid for that act is called the executory consideration. In this case, if A has promised to B, I will give you rupees 20,000. Please paint my house within a 2 month, and for this 20,000 will be paid in future and work will be done in future, that is within the 2 month. And this act is a, for that the act and consideration will be the executory consideration because it is a performed in the future. Is it clear? So the consideration which consists the promise of the act is said to be executed. It means those act which is completed when it consists in a promise. In a promise means it is a in future promise and it is called to be the executed consideration. The promise by one party may be the consideration for the act by some other party and vice versa. It means एका व्यक्तीने काम केलेलं दुसऱ्या व्यक्तीसाठी जे बी ने बी ए साठी पेंट करणार हाऊस, दॅट इज द कन्सिडरेशन फॉर ए, अँड ए जे 20,000 बी ला देणार, दॅट इज द कन्सिडरेशन फॉर ए. Is this clear? If you want, you can write down example there. Tomorrow you will get notes. So please arrange, write down in your notebooks up to tomorrow. Consideration need not to be adequate. Adequate means it's a sufficient. Consideration need not be a equal value with the promise for which exchange, but it must be something which is law would regard having a same value. Something in return need not equal to something given. It means suppose ए ने एखादी गोष्ट बी साठी केली, इट इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड की ए ने जेवढं केलंय तेवढंच बी ने ए ला रिटर्न करायला पाहिजे. सो समथिंग इन रिटर्न नीड नॉट बी इक्वल टू समथिंग गिवन, but confirm whether the consent was free or not. Inadequate consideration can be taken as a evidence in support of this allegation. It means suppose there will be the A and A has a sale house to B. Sale house to B and the house price will be rupee 1 lakh. House price will be rupee 1 lakh, but A has a sale house for rupee 50,000. And in this case, B has a paid only 50,000. You cannot say this consideration is a not adequate consideration. So this is the also valid consideration because it is a not necessary consideration need to be adequate. Means consideration can be inadequate. It is not necessary. Adequate means it's not a necessary to sufficient. In this case, 1 lakh रुपयाचा हाऊस होतं, but only 50,000 paid केले. In this case, it is also consideration. You cannot say the house price is rupee 1 lakh and B has paid only 50,000, so there is no consideration. So this is the also consideration. Even this is a inadequate. Inadequate means it's a insufficient, inadequate consideration. You cannot say this is not a consideration. Even the consideration is inadequate, the consideration will be the valid. Is it clear? Consideration, even a inadequate consideration, it is a valid consideration. Even you can check here, unequal value is acceptable if it is a not value in the eyes of law. It means in the eyes of law it's a less value, still it can be acceptable, and this is a valid consideration. You cannot say in case of insufficient consideration this is illegal. You cannot say. It is also valid consideration. Then consideration must be real and not illusory. It must be real. Illusory means it's not a fake. It's not a fake, or you can say false appearance. It means consideration will be must be real. नुसतं दाखवण्यासाठी कन्सिडरेशन दिले असं नाही पाहिजे. इट नॉट बी इल्युजरी. इट मीन्स इट नॉट बी फेक. इट नॉट बी फॉल्स अपिअरन्स. इट फॉल्स अपिअरन्स मीन्स फक्त शो करण्यासाठी दाखवलं असं नाही पाहिजे. कन्सिडरेशन विल बी द रियल. सो you can see consideration must be real and must not be illusory. It must be something which the law attaches some value. Lawच्या for the purpose of law it should be something value, and it is a legally or physical impossible, it is not a considered as a valid consideration. If it is a legally or feasible physically impossible, it is not considered as a valid consideration. जर physically impossible नसेल तर it is not considered as a valid consideration. Like suppose we have already seen in the lecture many time, suppose एखाद्या बॉयफ्रेंडने गर्लफ्रेंडला प्रपोज केलं की मी तुला आकाशातून चंद्र तारे आणून देईल. सो दिस इज द नॉट अ, it is not possible, so you can say this is a not really possible and it is not considered as a valid consideration. जर लॉच्या पॉइंट ऑफ व्ह्यूने लॉच्या अँगल नुसार consideration which is not possible, so you cannot say this is a valid consideration. It is a not valid consideration. Fake consideration, like Mr. X has a factory आणि मिस्टर एक्सच्या फॅक्टरीमध्ये मिस्टर एक्सची वाईफ मिसेस वाय ऍज अ एम्प्लॉई आहे आणि तिला सॅलरी दाखवली 2 लाख रुपये पर मंथ. and if the Miss Y is uneducated, you can say the salary is a fake salary, so this is not a valid consideration. Those act Mrs. Y provides to the firm, it is not a valid consideration because this is not a legal, it is a fake consideration. Is it clear? Consideration must be real and not illusory. It is clear. Please write down their example on your notebook, because after few time you will not able to understand without example. Is it clear to everyone? Consideration may move from promisee or any other person. It means it is not necessary की promisee consideration द्यायला पाहिजे. Third party can pay consideration. Suppose if there is a and this is a B. A sell bike to B for rupee 50,000. A ने B ला बाईक सेल केली फॉर रुपीज 50,000 and C is a father of B and B paid rupees 50,000 to A. In this case, we can see A and B is a contracted party. Contract done between A and B, but the consideration paid by C, that is a father of B. So consideration may move from promisee or any other person. That is, in this case, C is a third party and C has a paid consideration. It means consideration can be from promisee. In this case, B पण consideration देऊ शकतो आणि C पण consideration देऊ शकतो. It is a not necessary की consideration has to be paid by promisee. Is it clear? In India, consideration may proceed from the promisee or any other person who is not a party to the contract. In this case, C is not a party to the contract. So C can also pay the consideration to the promisor. In other word, there can be a stranger to the consideration but not stranger to the contract. Can anyone tell me the meaning of this sentence? Can anyone tell me the meaning of this sentence? In other word, there can be a stranger to not stranger to a contract. Please tell me in the comment box fast. Can anyone tell me the meaning of this sentence? In other word, there can be a stranger to the contract, stranger to a consideration, but not stranger to a contract. Google boy. Please tell me in the comment box fast. The meaning of this sentence is, suppose this is the case. In this case, in other word, there can be a stranger to a consideration. Matlab means consideration stranger कडनं चालू शकतं. Stranger means the party A and B is the party for the contract. Contract कुणामध्ये A आणि B मध्ये contract आहे. So we can say A and B is the party of the contract. But C is a third party, and so we can say C is the stranger to the contract. So in stranger to the consideration, it is allowed, but no stranger to the contract. But no stranger to the contract. It means नंतर पुढे जाऊन A ने suppose बीच्या फादरने सीने कन्सिडरेशन दिलं एला 50,000 पेड केले, बट लेटर ऑन बीने कार ट्रान्सफर नाही केली. इन दिस केस ए कॅन सूट फाईल अगेन्स्ट बी कॅन सूट फाईल अगेन्स्ट ए, बट सी कॅनॉट फाईल सूट अगेन्स्ट ए. या सेंटेन्स मध्ये हेच सांगितलं. इन अदर वर्ड, देअर कॅन बी स्ट्रेंजर टू अ कन्सिडरेशन. कन्सिडरेशन साठी स्ट्रेंजर चालेल, बट नॉट अ स्ट्रेंजर टू अ कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट. कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट साठी स्ट्रेंजर नाही चालू शकत. दॅट मीन्स सी कॅनॉट फाईल सूट अगेन्स्ट ए फॉर द परफॉर्मन्स ऑफ दिस कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट. इज इट क्लिअर? इकडे खाली दिलंय सी इज द स्टेटमेंट इज ऍक्ट गुड कन्सिडरेशन. सी फक्त कन्सिडरेशन देऊ शकतो. सी सूट फाईल नेक्स्ट पार्टी बिकॉज सी इज द स्ट्रेंजर. स्ट्रेंजर कॅन पे कन्सिडरेशन बट स्ट्रेंजर कॅनॉट फाईल टू द कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट. In this case, A and B is the party to the contract. C is the stranger to the contract. So C cannot file suit against the A. Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone this point? Consideration may move from the promisee or any other person. Please tell me in the comment box. Is it clear? If clear, say clear. J workday stranger is accepted while doing consideration, but not while doing contract. Yeah, is it like this? एवढ्या उशिरा सांगून झाल्यावर रिप्लाय केलाय बरं. गुगलने लवकर सांगितलं नाही. Consideration may be past, present, or future. We have already seen this. Consideration may be past, may be present, or may be future. Is it? We have already learned this. Is it necessary to take again? Please tell me in the comment box. Is it necessary to take again this? Consideration may be past, present, or future. The past consideration, which is act done before the promise. प्रॉमिस करायच्या अगोदर एखादं कार्य केलेलं असेल, जे एखादं ऍक्ट झालेलं असेल ऑलरेडी, त्याच्यासाठी कन्सिडरेशन पेड करत असतो, तर दॅट इज द पास्ट कन्सिडरेशन. प्रेझेंट कन्सिडरेशन, ऍक्ट डन ऍट सेम टाइम. अँड फ्युचर कन्सिडरेशन, that is promise to do something in future. For this past consideration, suppose मी माझी कार लावली शोरूमला. कार शोरूमला लावल्याच्या नंतर शोरूम वाल्याने रिपेअर करून ठेवली. देन आय एम गोइंग टू पे द कन्सिडरेशन. इज इट? हे कन्सिडरेशन पेड करत असताना ऍक्ट इज ऑलरेडी डन, and we can say this is the past this is the for the past consideration. This consideration is for the past consideration. Is it clear? Present consideration, act done at the same time. Suppose मी मोबाईल शॉपिंग मध्ये गेलो. मोबाईल शॉपीवाल्याला सांगितलं मला आयफोन घ्यायचा आहे. मी आयफोन घेतला आणि लगेच आयफोनला 1,00,000 रुपये पेड केले. दिस इज द प्रेझेंट कन्सिडरेशन. बोथ ऍक्ट अँड कन्सिडरेशन विल बी ऍट द सेम टाइम. Is it? Then future consideration, promise to do something in future. We have already seen. Suppose A says to B, paint my house in next 2 months, and I will pay you rupee 50,000. So both consideration will be in the future. This is the future consideration. The act will be done in future and consideration also will be given in future. Is it clear to everyone? सपोज कुणाला काही समजत नसेल तर प्लीज डू द कमेंट. This point is clear, past, present, and future consideration. Then please see the consideration should not be something which is one is legally bound to perform. Consideration should not be something which one is legally bound to be performed. What is mean by this? The performance of act by person who is legally bound to perform the same cannot be consideration for the contract. It means, suppose Mr. A gone to the police station. मिस्टर ए पोलीस स्टेशन मध्ये गेला आणि सांगितलं मिस्टर वाय इज अ क्रिमिनल. एने पाहिलं वाय XYZ व्यक्तीचा मर्डर करत होता आणि एने पोलीस स्टेशनला जाऊन सांगितलं प्लीज अरेस्ट मिस्टर वाय बिकॉज इट्स अ क्रिमिनल. सो ए सेड आय विल गिव्ह यू रुपीज 10,000. I will give you rupees 10,000. Please arrest Mr. X because it's a criminal. Mr. Y because it's a criminal. So, can this consideration that is rupees 10,000 is a legally consideration? Please tell me in the comment box. If Mr. A goes to police station and says to police, please arrest Mr. Y for the criminal activity he has done, and I will give you rupees 10,000. This 10,000 is a legal consideration. Are you there, na? All student? All student? Please tell me in the comment box, is it valid consideration? No, this is not a valid consideration. Because police has a duty to arrest the criminal. And so for the duty, you cannot pay the consideration. Police has it's a duty to arrest the criminal. So it is not need not to pay consideration for that act. So it is given in here, the performance of an act by person who is legally bound to perform the same cannot be consideration for that contract. It means एखादी ड्युटी लिगली जर ड्युटी त्याच्यावरती असेल, एखादी लिगली ड्युटी बाउंड करायचं ऍक्ट बाउंड असेल, त्याच्यावरती बाउंडिंग असेल, so you cannot pay for that act, and if you pay for that act it is a not valid consideration. Duty which is the law already imposed cannot be treated as a consideration, so you cannot pay for that duty, and if you paid it is not a legally consideration. You cannot say this is a consideration. Is it clear? Then check point number 7. Consideration must not be unlawful, immoral, or opposed to the public policy. It means consideration must be lawful, it is not immoral, and it is not opposed to the public policy. Illegal means suppose Mr. X say to Mr. Y, please stole goods from factory. I will give you rupees 20,000 to you. मिस्टर एक्सने मिस्टर वायला सांगितलं दिस द फॅक्टरी आणि तुला इकडनं गुड्स चोरून आणायचे मला द्यायचे त्याच्या बदल्यात मी तुला 20,000 रुपीज देईल. सो दिस 20,000 कन्सिडरेशन दिस गुड्स स्टोलन फॉर द बी गुड्स चोरून आणणे इट इज अ इनव्हॅलिड कन्सिडरेशन. It is a illegal consideration, so the consideration will be the lawful, and the act which is not lawful, so this is not a valid consideration. It must not be immoral. Immoral means it has to be ethical. Unethical nahi pahije, it has to be ethical. Then anything which is immoral opposed to a public policy is also called the is policy also cannot be valued as a valid consideration. It means this is a invalid consideration. This means it is a invalid consideration. Is it clear? Please come to next page. Suit by third party to the contract. That is a rule. The rule stranger to the contract cannot sue is known as a doctrine of privity of the contract. We have already seen in last slide that stranger cannot party to the contract. It means stranger can paid consideration but stranger cannot party to the contract. Stranger consideration देऊ शकतो पण stranger contract ची पार्टी होऊ शकत नाही. Stranger cannot suit file against party. Stranger suit file नाही करू शकत. Stranger has only will be permissible to pay the consideration but stranger cannot file suit. So there will be some exception. Exception means what? Stranger generally stranger suit file nahi karu shakat. Generally stranger cannot party to the contract, but in some cases there will be the stranger to the party of contract and stranger suit file karu shakto. So you can see the following exception. Exception means For this rule, this will be the exception. It means in this case, stranger can file suit. Is it clear? In case of trust, in case of trust, a beneficiary can enforce his right under the trust, though he was not a party to the contract between the settler and trustee. Suppose, take one example. Suppose there will be Mr. Y has a make a trust deed with Mr. P. This is a Mr. Y is a old man, that is 90-year old, आणि मिस्टर वायचा एक नातू आहे, दॅट इज अ मिस्टर क्यू. इट इज अ मायनर. आणि मिस्टर वायने मिस्टर पी सोबत एक ट्रस्ट डीड बनवली. मी ही प्रॉपर्टी तुझ्याकडे ट्रान्सफर करतोय जोपर्यंत माझा नातू मिस्टर दॅट इज अ मिस्टर क्यू मेजर होत नाही, तोपर्यंत या प्रॉपर्टीचे राईट तुमच्याकडे असतील. आफ्टर ही मेजर प्रॉपर्टी ट्रान्सफर करायची वायला, आणि तोपर्यंत जे काही ह्या प्रॉपर्टीवरती रेंट येईल तो तो तू तो क्यूला द्यायचा. इन दॅट केस, सपोज फॉर अ टाइम पिरियड मिस्टर वायची डेथ झाली अँड मिस्टर पीने पेमेंट देण्यासाठी नकार दिला. He has refused to pay the rent to the Mr. Q. In this case, the contract is between Mr. Y and Mr. P. Still, Mr. Q is the stranger for this contract. Still, in this case, Mr. can file suit against P. So, because it is a given in exception in case of trust, in that case, stranger can file suit against the promiser. See the example, P who is indebted to Q. P who is indebted to Q म्हणजे P ला Q ला पैसे द्यायचे होते. P who is indebted to Q, it means P ला Q ला पैसे द्यायचे होते. Sell his property to R. P ने R ला प्रॉपर्टी सेल केली and R promises to pay off the debt amount to Q. P ने R ला प्रॉपर्टी सेल केली आणि R ने सांगितलं की R said की मी डायरेक्ट Q ला पैसे देतो. Promises to pay amount to Q. If R fails to pay, then in situation Q has no right to sue as R is a stranger to the contract. Because in this case there is no trust. There is no trust or there is no any trust deed. So in this case R is a stranger to the contract, or in this case Q has no right to sue as R is a stranger to the contract. R is a third party. Is it clear to everyone? All people are online. Please say hi. मला एकच दिसतोय. Please tell me in the comment box. Please tell me in the comment box कोण कोण ऑनलाईन आहेत. Please fast. Jay is there. Pushparaj, Shivam Bhavar. Only 3 people are there. What about another people? Pushparaj, Shivam, Jay, Amol. That is Sarthak. What about other people? Take next. So, second exception to this case. That is in case of family settlement. In case of family settlement, still third party can suit file against in this. Suppose if the term of the settlement are reduced into writing, the member of family who originally have not been party to the settlement may enforce the agreement. It means those party which is not in a contract still can file a suit in this case. So if we check family member, two brother X and Y agree to pay an allowance to their mother. There will be two brother, that is X and Y, have decided to pay the allowance to their mother. दोन भावांनी असं ठरवलं त्यांच्या आईला अलाउन्सेस पेड करायचे. कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट कुणामध्ये एक्स अँड वाय दोघांनी ठरवलंय. दोघांच्या मध्ये कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट आहे टू पे हिज मदर. In this case, the party for the contract is X and Y. Mother is a third party. Mother is a third party for this contract. Later, mother denied to abide by it. It means नंतर आईने सांगितलं की मला नकोय अनाउन्समेंट. इट इज डिनाइड टू टेक. देन त्याच्यानंतर तिला असं वाटलं की सो यस आय हॅव टू टेक. सो शी कॅन एन्फोर्स द ॲग्रीमेंट. नंतर तिला वाटलं की ठीक आहे आपल्याला पाहिजेत पैसे. सो शी कॅन एन्फोर्स द ॲग्रीमेंट. इट मीन्स मदर कॅन file suit against X and Y, even it is a third party. So this is the, because this is the family settlement. In case of family settlement, third party can file suit even it is not a contract to the party. Take another case. Suppose there will be Ram. Ram say to Sham. रामने श्यामला सांगितलं की डू मॅरी विथ माय डॉटर. रामने श्यामला सांगितलं की प्लीज डू मॅरी विथ माय डॉटर. इफ यू डू दिस आय विल पे यू रुपी 10,000 per month. Ram say to Sham, please do marry with my daughter. If you do, I will give and I will pay you rupees 10,000 per month. In this case, Ram and Sham is the party to the contract. But later on, Ram has denied to pay. In this case, also daughter can file suit against Ram for the paying monthly amount, because this is the family settlement. And so in a family settlement, third party also can file suit to the contracted party. Is it clear? Is this clear to everyone? Family settlement. Is this clear? Please tell me in the comment box. तुम्ही काय ऑनलाईन बोल लावून बसले का सगळे फक्त? In case assignment of the contract, when the benefit under contract has been assigned, assignee can enforce the contract, but such assignment should not involve any personal skill. What is meant by this? Mr. Ankit Sharma has assigned his insurance policy to his son. Now son can claim even he was not a party to the contract. Suppose this is Mr. Ankit Sharma. अंकित शर्माने पॉलिसी काढली कंपनी सोबत, इन्शुरन्स कंपनी सोबत. अंकित शर्मा आणि इन्शुरन्स पॉलिसी मध्ये कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट आहे, इन्शुरन्स पॉलिसी कंपनीमध्ये. सो द अंकित शर्मा अँड इन्शुरन्स company is a contracted party. This too is a contracted party. And later on, Ankit Sharma assign his insurance policy to his son. अंकित शर्माने त्याच्या सनला असाइन केली. सो इन दिस केस सन इज अ नॉट अ कॉन्ट्रॅक्टेड पार्टी टिल ही कॅन फाईल सूट. He can file case against insurance company if insurance company denied to pay his son. In this case, son also can file suit. If in case of assignment of contract, एखादं कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट जर असाइन केलेला असेल दुसऱ्याला, so in that case third party also can file suit against the contracted party. Is it clear? Suppose एखादी बँक आहे, and this is the Rupali. Rupali taken a loan from bank. So in this case, Rupali and bank is the contractor party. Bank appointed recovery agent. बँकेने रिकव्हरी एजंट अपॉइंट केला. सो कॅन रिकव्हरी एजंट recover loan from Rupali? Yes, recovery agent can recover and can suit file against Rupali. Yes, he can file suit because the contract has assigned to the recovery agent. So in this case, bank and Rupali is a contracted party. Even a recovery agent third party. Even recovery agent is a third party, but he can suit file. Is this clear? Acknowledgement or estoppel. Acknowledgement means what? Acknowledge means एखाद्याच्या बिहाफ वरती घेणं. सपोज मिस्टर क्यू ला मिसेस मोनिकाला ₹20,000 द्यायचेत. Mr. Q has to pay ₹20,000 to the Monica. But Monica, there will be one friend of me who is going to the Pune. Mr. Q to the Monica. श्यामने मोनिकाला कॉल केला आणि सांगितलं जे काय तुला मिस्टर क्यू कडनं ₹20,000 घ्यायचे आहेत ते माझ्याकडे दिलेले आहेत. वन्स आय रीच देअर आय विल गिव्ह यू. सो Mr. Sham has acknowledged to the Monica that he has the amount of yours. श्यामने सांगितलं, श्यामने अॅक्नॉलेज केलं की तुला जे पेमेंट क्यू कडनं मिळणार आहे ते माझ्याकडे आहे आणि मी तुला आल्याच्या नंतर हँड ओव्हर करतो. सो दिस नॉलेज इन दिस केस द श्याम इज नॉट अ कॉन्ट्रॅक्टेड पार्टी. Sham is not a contracted party. In this case, Q, only Q and Mrs. Monica will be the contracted party. But Sham has acknowledged that I am going to pay you. So in this case, if afterward Sham denies to pay, Mr. Monica can file suit against Sham. Is it clear? Of the third party, it would result into a binding obligation towards the third party. It means एखादी थर्ड पार्टी जर acknowledge करत असेल conduct acknowledge himself as the agent of the third party. So in that case, result into binding the obligation towards the third party. In this case, this Mr. P will be the responsible, and it is a on binding on. Sorry, this is the Mr. Sham, na? So Mr. Sham has a binding to pay to the कोण होती इकडे रुपाली वॉट एव्हर इट मे बी विसरलो मी आता सो promiser third party acknowledges himself as an agent of the third party. Example, if L gives 20,000 to be given to N and M inform N that he is holding the money for him. If L gives to 20,000 to be given to N, L ने कोणाला दिले M ला दिले M ला कशासाठी दिले की N ला देण्यासाठी and M inform N M ने N ला सांगितलं he is holding money for him तुझे जे पैसे आहेत ते माझ्याकडे आहेत एम ने असं एन ला सांगितलं ऍक्च्युली पैसे एन ला द्यायचे होते बट एल ने दिले एम ला आणि इन दॅट केस एम ने एन ला फोन करून सांगितलं की तुझे जे काही पैसे आहेत द्यायचे ते माझ्याकडे येतं आय विल गिव्ह यू एन रिकवर द सेम फ्रॉम एम सो इन दिस केस द कॉन्ट्रॅक्टेड पार्टी इज एल अँड एन still N can recover from M because M has acknowledged this money. Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone? Please tell me in the comment box. Is it clear? In case of certain marriage contract or arrangement, a provision may be made for the benefit of person. He may file a suit through he is not a party to the agreement. See the example. Mr. X wife deserted him for ill treating her. Means Mr. X ची wife सोडून गेली Mr. X ला for ill treating. It means not good behaving with her. Mr. X has not a good behave with wife, so he deserted him. It means X ला सोडून गेली. Then Mr. X promised his wife's father, that is Mr. Puri, that he will treat her properly or else pay her monthly allowances. Then Mr. X ने त्याच्या वाईफच्या फादर सोबत कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट केलं की मी इथून पुढे तिला व्यवस्थित ट्रीट करेल आणि तिला मंथली अलाउन्सेस पण देईल बट लेटर ऑन सपोज एक्सने मंथली अलाउन्स देणं बंद केलं किंवा तिला व्हॅलिड ट्रीट केलं नाही किंवा तिच्यासोबत मिसबिहेव केलं इन दॅट केस that is she was a stranger to the contract, but still he can file suit. She was a stranger to the contract because the contracts between Mr. X and father of Mr. X wife. These two are the contract of the parties. Please wait a few minutes. I think there is some problem. So, in this, Mr. X and his father of law will be the contracted party, and his wife is a stranger to the contract. Still, she can file suit. In case of a covenant running with the land, covenant running with the land means it means any condition attached with land. Covenant running with land means any condition attached with land. Is there any condition attached with land? It is called covenant with land. So you can say a person who purchased the land with notice that the owner is bound to certain duty affecting the land. काय समजलं? काहीच नाही समजलं सर. Suppose if there is a two land, कुठे चाललंय? Suppose there is a two land Suppose A is a agri land and B is a other land, it is not agri. एक लँड अशी आहे त्याच्यावरती ए शेती करतोय आणि द ओनर विल बी सार्थककडे दोन लँडचे असे ए आहे जिच्यावरती ऍग्रिकल्चर लँड चालू आहे आणि एक लँड बी अशी आहे जिच्यावरती कुठलंही काम चालू नाही. सार्थक सेल दिस लँड टू मिस्टर अनुज. अनुजला सांगितलं तुला ही लँड जी अदर लँड आहे मी ती सेल करत आहे, बट सेल करताना एक कंडिशन अशी आहे की तू या लँडवरती फॅक्टरी चालू नाही करायची. ह्या लँडवरती फॅक्टरी चालू नाही करायची बिकॉज तू जर लँडवरती फॅक्टरी चालू केली उद्या इकडे पोल्युशन होणार. पोल्युशन झाल्याच्या नंतर सॉरी बाकीची जे ऍग्रिकल्चर लँड आहे याच्यावरती अफेक्ट होणार. बाकीच्या ऍग्री लँड मध्ये प्लांट असतील जे वॉट एव्हर जे काय असतील त्याच्यावरती अफेक्ट होणार. बाकीच्या आजूबाजूला राहणारी पब्लिक आहे त्याच्यावरती अफेक्ट होणार. सो यू कॅनॉट स्टार्ट फॅक्टरी हियर. अनुज सेड येस आय एम रेडी. देन अनुजने परत ही लँड सेल केली टू पुष्कराज. आणि पुष्कराजने इकडे फॅक्टरी चालू केली. देन आफ्टर दिस सार्थकने सूट फाईल केलं पुष्कराजवरती की आय एम ऑलरेडी टोल दॅट की इकडे फॅक्टरी चालू करायची नाही इन दिस केस. सो जशी जशी पुढे ही लँड सेल होईल किंवा वॉट एव्हर इट मे बी पार्टी चेंज होत राहतील बट कंडिशन विल बी अटॅच्ड विथ लँड दोस. सो द कंडिशन द कॉन्ट्रॅक्टेड पार्टी इन दिस Sarthak and Anuj, but still this condition will be applicable on Pushkaraj or whatever it may be. समोर पुढे जाऊन किती पार्टी झाल्यात all condition this condition will be attached with the land. This condition attached with the land, it is not attached with the owner. So this condition will be applicable for all and all party will be the liable for the follow this condition. So this is all given in this. You can read here. One owner of the land having two land adjacent to each other means दोन लँड आहेत एकमेकाच्या आजूबाजूला आहेत. Then one was agriculture land. He sold the other land containing a condition that it cannot never be used for industrial purpose so as to protect the other agriculture land from the pollution, and such condition is attached with the land. So whosoever the successor of the land, whosoever म्हणजे जो कोण याच्यानंतर सक्सेसर जो कोण मालक होईल याच्यानंतर of the land has abide by it means he has to follow this condition. सक्सेसर ऑफ द लँड त्याच्यानंतर जेवढे कोण मालक होतील दिस कंडिशन विल बी ऍप्लिकेबल ऑन ऑल ओनर बिकॉज दिस कंडिशन इज अटॅच विथ लँड not with the owner. See the difference. See here you can see in case of covenant running with the land it means condition attached with land. This condition is not attached with the owner. This condition is attached with the land. Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone? Please tell me in the comment box kon online hai. Please tell me in the comment box. जय. अजून कोण आहे? सार्थक मस्के इज देअर. शिवम भवर इज देअर. 3च लोक ऑनलाईन आहेत. शेळकीला कॉल करून सांगा कोणीतरी लेक्चर संपले. प्लीज कम ऑनलाईन. हॉटेलवर आहे तो. कंपनीत जात होता एवढं माहिती होतं. हॉटेल काही नाही माहिती. With this, can we stop here? So good night to everyone. Good night to all and bye bye. Yes, Sarthak. There will be law on tomorrow at 8 a.m.